CoveyChase Farm Blog. Glad to have you all here. It is 2/22/2022, Tuesday. So a big milestone. I was reading this morning, they said that it will break the all-time record for the most weddings on a single day in Las Vegas. As you can see, we have a really rainy day. We had storms all night last night. Probably had about 2 inches of rain. It is only Tuesday and they're hauling for rain for the rest of the week. So it's one of those times that, quite frankly, a farmer rather dreads. Rain can be a godsend or it can be a curse. Right now, when you have 625 pound starter calves, it's a bit of a curse. This isn't optimal weather to get these calves off and started. So I'm up here this morning walking through them, making sure that I don't have anyone sick. It is windy up here. Let me show you what I bought yesterday. I now have half of the 50 that I want to accumulate. Here are the 9 I bought yesterday. Actually, from the looks of them, I probably like these 9 the best of what I bought. Wow. Really? So this week, given all the rain, here's what the radar looks like right now. So we're in for a lot of storms and rain this week. It seems like a good time to get started on the chicken brooder. My goal is to take this old table, level it out here in the barn, which is right next to my workshop, and then place sheets of plywood on top of it to make it 4 by 16 feet in total. I will bring the electric in and be able to run lights down to it. Should be a pretty good spot, and close the doors, keep this thing draft free. The baby chicks will be in here for about 3 weeks. They say that each chick needs about a ½ foot of square space. So this will be a little less than that per chick, but I think it will work out fine considering they're only going to be here for 3 weeks. If you were signed up for the CoveyChase Farm newsletter that came out last week, you saw a little write-up about baby chicks, how they're delivered through the mail, how they're raised the first few weeks of their life. They will come in the mail. They'll be a day old when I get them. They'll be 150. They will be raised in this brooder, which will provide a heat source similar to the mama hen that they will be able to get under, keep it at around 95 degrees, and the temperature will slowly drop each week as they start to put on their feathers. Within 3 to 4 weeks, we should put it around the middle of April. They will then be big enough and feathered out enough that we will move them out on pasture, where they will spend the rest of their life another 6 to 7 weeks. All right, we're going to fast forward. It's now Thursday. I think when I started this vlog, it was Tuesday morning. It has literally been raining for the past 2 days. If you can see in behind me, up on the trees, we even have ice this morning. It is warming up. If you can hear what sounds like raindrops, it's actually the ice falling out of this tree behind us, so it is starting to get warmer. Quick update on the starter calves. I haven't got much sleep the past 2 days, to be honest. I've been rather nervous about this weather and how the calves are handling it, but as of this morning, they're all doing great. I've had to give 2 of them a shot. They just looked like they were not feeling well, but otherwise, the rest of them, all of them are still doing fine. But I'll be ready for the rain to end and for us to be able to get back to hopefully some sunny weather. With all the rain, though, it did give me the opportunity to work on this brooder and almost get it complete. Let's go in here and take a look and show you what I've got done. All right, here's the brooder. I've left one side of it open so far so that we can take a look at the other side. The brooder is going to be a little bit difficult for the vertically challenged. It is rather high. All right, if we look at it, here's 1/2 of the brooder, and you can see if you had a pipe running through, there are the heat lamps that will hang down. They can raise and lower food and water. I will start running the lights to make sure I can keep the temperature under the lights around 95 degrees. I also made it the front of it with just a few screws. I can take off 4-foot sections and be able to clean it out from the inside. Well, thank you very much for joining along this week on the CoveyChase Farm Blog. I greatly appreciate it. So what do we have coming up? In just a few weeks now, March 15th, we will have 150-day-old broiler chicks arriving. I will be at the stockyards probably at the latter part of next week into the week after, accumulating the other half of the 50 starter calves we will have for this year. As always, make sure you visit the website, www.coveychasefarm.com, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Everyone, have a great week.